Morning, everyone. Well, afternoon now. Let's begin. So, first things first. I'm gonna go grab this link here. Go ahead and get started with the streaming. Maybe turn down the music a little tiny bit. Streaming, working on the agent protocols. RFC for the V2 milestone. Come and say hello. Of course, first I actually need to go and grab this Luba link and edit that for next week. Where's this going? Next week on the 5th. Yeah. Voila. So, here we go. What we have here is a update to the agent protocol. Let's go ahead and read through it. Configuration options. This RFC adds support for config options to replace most usages of additional input so that we can provide clear and structured configurations to our agents. Hold on, turn that back down. Just change a bit more, that piano's a little loud. There we go. To replace most usages of additional input so that we can provide clear and structured configurations to our agents. This will fix the unknown unknowns problem that exists with the agent protocol currently, where there is no transparency of the valid additional inputs for an agent. I might actually add more to that. Motivation. Currently, there is no way to know on an agent-by-agent basis the valid options for sending additional inputs. They can change across agents, task steps, and are not necessarily consistent within a task or step either. This seeks to solve that. This RFC seeks to solve that by providing a structured list of valid config options broken down by agent, task, and step. The users most affected by this are consumers of the agent protocol. A client cannot dynamically provide settings, configs, or other knobs that can tweak the agent's behavior without knowing the knobs that can be turned beforehand. An example of this is AutoGPT's UI. The AutoGPT team would like their UI to be able to read the various settings available for an agent and show those to the consumer, but currently those settings must be hard-coded into each build of the UI and only work with AutoGPT's own agents. Others who wish to use their agents with the UI and tools AutoGPT built would need to read their code and determine the valid options independently. Agent builders benefit. The builders who would benefit the most would be consumers of the agent protocol based apps. whether it's via Discord, CLI, UI, or a different UX. There is no way to see what buttons you can press for an agent. There's also no way for agents to see each other and discover each other's parameters. That needs to change so that builders can spend less time coding specific things for specific agents and versions, and instead pull the configs and generate UIs dynamically. Design proposal. The proposed design is rather simple. We add an additional field, config options, to the existing APVX info endpoint. It will return the available config options broken down by agent, task, and step, and artifacts. Each will have a dictionary with the key being the config option and the values being the various available configuration options. The following fields. So there's one thing that I got rid of, which is the agent. Return. So this actually is this is different. It was like this. It was broken down into agent, task, step, and artifacts. But I wrote down in the changes down here of wanting to do. Here it is. Considered a different scoping method that would have individual options contained within a key that specifies a scope. Chose the array method since it allows for options to be applicable to more than one scope. What I mean by that is that in the spec here, you can specify a list of things that option is scoped for. So task, steps, and artifacts, because those are the three main routes. Of course, if other routes are added, then more scopes will be added. But right now, it's just as simple as that. So what we have here is something that I need to change. Instead of return the available config options, in an object broken down by type, default, description, options, and scope. Each provided config option is a setting that a consumer of the agent would be able to set in the additional info field of the. What am I thinking? Of the hosts to their respective scopes or routes. For example, well, there's an example below. For more context, below the config option fields are broken out in this table, are described further in this table. Easy. And then we have, let me pull up preview mode so I can see it, make sure it looks good. This is actually last of the day. Yeah, today's the 27th. RFCPR, there is one of those. Bump, bump, da bump, da bump, da bow, 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 bow. 85. So. That is a good point. I should make sure that this specifies as a way to specify the schema of the additional input field that is passed with the agent, is passed when creating new tasks, steps, or artifacts. The intention is to provide clear and structured configurations for our agents. This will fix the unknown unknowns problem that exists with the agent protocol currently, where there is no transparency of the valid additional inputs for an agent. Okay. This should work. That should do it. And people can structure it this way. So the idea with this is that you would put like LLM.provider, and then if you wanted to break it out differently in your UI, then you could. But if you didn't want to, and you wanted it just to be there as LLM.provider, or put a space there, or whatever you want to do, then you can do that. There's some discrepancy here between LLM.provider and image_provider, but it's really up to the user, up to the agent developer. Note that there is some discrepancy between LLM.provider and image_provider. This is because this RFC does not enforce any naming structure for the keys in the config options. It is, as long as it fits the schema, the example schema, and passes the open API validation, that should be it. I'm not gonna write that. The developer or agent can use any naming structure they wish. We recommend using simple terms in NLP that can be NLP-ified for agents. Agentic understanding. Is agentic actually just a word now? Let me look that up. Define agentic. Having agency? Okay. Behaves like an agent? Okay. Whatever. Okay. This is good. This is good. And then, so I think I'm good. I think this is ready. Oh my. Git status. Git adds RFCs 2023 config options. Git add schemas. Git add obvious code settings for the spell checker. And let's make sure. What branch am I on? I'm not on my PR branch? Wait a minute now. But we have the info endpoint. We didn't merge the info endpoint, right? PHPR. Status? Oh my. Where Where am I? Why am I in origin main? Is this, wait, get, remote origin? Get remote, get URL origin. Okay, I'm on his, okay, yeah, okay. Wait, I didn't commit. Actually, config options. Created RFC for config options and updated schema. Open API schema. Hey, yeah. Let's do some advertisement, huh? Get in there, you know? I just lost it. Bam, bam. You know what? I'm gonna open up my Twitter. Yeah. Yeah. I'm working on the agent protocol, the V2 milestone, and the config options RFC, and input endpoint. What's config options RFC? Check me out on YouTube. Here. Bam. I don't know. Today I'm working on the agent. Let's see how that goes. I'm very, very curious. Very, very curious. Okay. Let's see here. So, let me go open up his pull request. Bam, 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 down. Ah, yes. First time contributor, Nick. What happened? Let's see here. Info endpoint RFC incorporated into schema. We have Is this a different pull request? By pushing to the main branch. Oh, one rejected. What happened? Failed to push some reps. Updates reject because the remote contains work that you do not have load. Oh no. Oh no. GitHub, am I right? Okay. Okay. Let's take a look here. Oh, who's that? Watching Git problems is like spiritual PTSD. Yeah. It's not a bad way to put it. Not a bad way to put it at all. Let me see this thing. This thing's too small, clearly. There we go. I agree. So I have the config options here. This looks like new changes, accept current change. Oh boy, there's so much. How do I accept current changes across the entire thing? Open API perform security audit. That's interesting. Okie dokie. Accept current change. Next. Accept current change. Right? Because this is... Wait, what is it? Response is not found. Unable to find entity with a given identifier. Yeah, interesting. This is the list of artifacts. This is an artifact spec? What was the old one? Ask artifacts list response. Except that's still there. What was different here? Why is this different? This is freaking me out. But okay. Pretty sure all of my current changes are the best ones. Because this don't look right. Or was it just turned into all these references? Well, now, hold on now. Hold on now. Component schemas artifact upload. And if I do that, and that takes me down here, file to upload, relative path, file and relative path. So it is the same thing. The incoming changed that. When did the schema get changed, guys? What the heck? Very, very strange. Oh well. Oops. So I'm actually going to undo everything that I just did because something spooky's going on. What's happening? Okay, here we go. So this, all of, gets turned into schema's task. Okay. Okay. Accept incoming. This, all of this, turned into task list response. Okay. All of this gets turned into schema's task. Okay. All of this gets turned into not found. Okay. All of that gets turned into task steps list response. Okay. Not found. Okay. Step. Got it. Okay. Not found. Okay. And what is this? And also, why is this only on the JSON side? Why is the YAML totally cool? Is it because I actually updated the JSON? Yeah, this is good. I think incoming changes are actually the ones that I want. They appear to be. And I'll double check here in a second that this is, I'll just accept incoming all the way down. Most of these are just changing them to the schemas. And then, let's see here. Accept incoming, accept incoming, accept incoming, scroll down more, accept incoming, scroll down more, accept incoming. Nope, not that button, that button. There we go. All right. Let's double check that we got the config options. We do have the config options. This is good. This is very good. And agent info became a schema that should be up here. Get agent info. Yep, sure is. So that's good. Now, what do we got down here? Good status. schemas, open API.json, get status, git commit. Wait, you are currently rebasing and conflicts that get rebased. Continue. And yes. And push. And don't make me pull again, just push. All right, now let's go take a look at that. Nope, this way. There we go. Now I got it open. Oh, I should have put Nick in there as the co-author, so he gets a little green check mark. It's a shame. Okay. That seems to be working. So now what I want to do is I don't want to put it into the base branch. How do I change where this is going? Because that would be real nice. GitHub PR change target branch. Go to the pull request and click the ellipsis button and select edit. From here you can change the target branch to the PR. Edit? No. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm going to can I just create a branch from here? V2? No. New branch. V2. Source main. Create new branch. Et voila. Now I can go back over to the pull request, go back over to number 85. Edit this puppy, change it to V2, change base. Some commits from the old base branch may be removed from the timeline, and old review comments may become outdated. It should be fine. Okay. Okie dokie. Yes. Ooh, I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that part yet. It should be up to date. I'm reviewing my code. Yes, I'm doing it. Okay. So that should be good. Engineer Foundation V2. I need to get a co-author for Nick in there. I know what I can do. Come over here, get logged. Should be able to grab right there. Bam. And I'm gonna take those numbers out of mine. Make it the same as that one. Co-authored by bam. Confirm, squash, and merge. Whoa, he's got another email. Oh, I guess if it's authored by him, then I can just put me on there and be fine. Feet, info, endpoint, info, big options, info, endpoint, and config options, additions. Or see inspect changes actually, because there's going to be more. Confirm, squash, and merge. Double check. V2, V2, V2. Better go to V2. Yay! Now I can go over here and do V2 and should be able to see that. Those changes. Now it's time to get to work. Real work. Let us begin. Starting from the beginning. The first thing that I need to do is update the testing suite. In order to update the testing suite, I need to install Postman. In order to install Postman, I need to run yay-s Postman. Sure. This music is so calming. Come on, install. I'm waiting for you, Postman. Come on, Postman. Please, Postman. Ah. I flubbed it. I still flubbed it. How did I do that twice? Do I have caps lock on? There we go. Postman is now installed. Now I'm gonna run that mother. Oh, I really have to make an account, don't I? These people. Didn't work. Okay, voila. Now, first things first, I need to figure out import. Oh, let's go take a look. I'm actually going to go over and open up a different folder because this one was cloned from Nick's repository. So I'm actually going to go to Agent Protocol. Or no, I think I had it under raw, but I think I'll just go Agent Protocol. I have so many. Do any of these? I'm gonna actually real quick. Client Python, Agent Protocol, SDK, JS. Agent Protocol, SDK Python, I'm going to make a new folder called AIF, and I'm going to move Agent Protocol in there. And then I'm going to take all this other Agent Protocol stuff, It's miscellaneous agent protocol. Okay, move miscellaneous over to AI Engineer Foundation. Hi. So many projects. Open folder. Documents. Projects. AIEF. Agent protocol. Bam. Bam. Okay. What am I doing? Get an actions extension? Time to change up this music. Too peaceful. Let's go back into just regular good old-fashioned lo-fi. More piano. Whatever. What do we got here? Show me what you got. Okay. Oh, that's what I was doing. Where'd my postman go? It's over here. But over here, GH, no. I don't use the GH thing enough. GH, yeah, get branch. Get pull. Get remote, get URL Oregon. Jay-Z and Cook. Ah, this is the wrong one. What's different about this though? VS Code settings? All right, get me out of here. Get clone https github.com/. Well, if I do things the right way, it would be online. Jeez. I hate doing things the right way. Oh man. Update fork branches upstream. Syncing a fork. Is that what I need to do? Sync fork. But how do you do it with just the git command? GH repo sync, git fetch upstream. Yeah, that's what I want to know. What? Git URL upstream. What? Git remote set URL upstream. right, is https github.com/ or no, I think, don't I want, hold on. Okay. Arg. Upstream is gone. What's that upstream? Get. No, that's not what I want. Screw it. Very nice, very, very nice. I'm now on the V2 branch. That's what I like to see. Folder currently open doesn't have a Git repository. What are you talking about? What folder am I in? New AI project? What the heck is this? Oh, weird. Let me close this window. Let me go grab another one. Right. Documents. Uh-oh. Okay, good. It knows it's V2. That's all I care about. Oh boy. So now, I didn't open up the testing suite, grab the V1, put it over here, I'm guessing? Or do I need to go over here and then go to testing suite and then go to V1? Agent protocol rest V1. V2. Changes to the previous testing suite are below. We added the info endpoint, added config options schema for additional input. I believe we're going to be adding additional input field to artifacts. And I might put later that there's some etc. changes that are there. So, get all the tasks. Now it's going to be V2. V2. Edit. Where's the edit? Where's my edit? Test variables. Let me pull this up full screen. What's going on here? What's going on here? Version current. Is there a place where I can see all of these? Ah, here it is. Clean up previous run copy. It's a script. Get all the tasks. Everything's gonna be V2 now. So there is that. And there's no tests on there, but that's okay. Mock response 2. This is okay. It's just about making sure that we're on V2 of everything, which I should probably just do in the... I'm actually gonna go... Oh, hold on. Is this saving to this? If I open this back up, V2? Okay, no. What are we saving to then? Just memory? Let me do this. V1, I'm gonna replace. Make sure it's got the slashes around it. Wait, what was that one that's not? Oh, okay. Replace with V2. Bam. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this. Then I'm going to import from the same spot. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Real bad. Okay, where was I? Importing? Oh, right. I was thinking of changing it to just v2 and then having multiple tests, but I'm going to keep those in the back line, and if we want to add them later, we can. So now that we got this open, I should be able to see this as this. I'm going to change that to v2. Oh, my description's gone. Changes to the v2 testing suite are as follows. I added info endpoint, added config options schema for additional input, added additional input to artifacts. Additional input to artifacts isn't documented anywhere. I need to add that. Okay. Let's get in there. APv2, 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 APv2. Tasks, artifacts, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab, it's not gonna be in basic user experience, it's gonna be a new folder. It's gonna be info. I'm going to put that above tasks. This one, I'm going to have a git that I'm going to copy. This is going to be get the agent info. And this is going to do, instead of agent task ID, it's just info. URL APv2 agent info. And that's it. Body does not actually post anything. So done. And then the test response time less than 500 milliseconds. Content type is present. Content type is application JSON. Required properties. The required properties of a info endpoint is, according to the schema, protocol and version and name, protocol, and version. Version should be a string, and the protocol should be an integer. And a client can assume that if no protocol version is available at this endpoint, that the agent is using v1 of the agent. Yeah. So go back over here, name, protocol, and version. Name, protocol, and version. That's all the required properties. I'm also going to test response does not, well, no, if people want to add their own fields, I guess that's okay as long as, I don't know, different agents do different things, you know? So let's save that. And let's take a look at this mock response. It expects the input to be this. So agent info, headers, body, none, okay. JSON, okay, headers, okay. Write the word Washington to a text file, that's not gonna be right. Let's do, man, it's hard to get a mock response when this thing's gonna have literally anything. But fair enough. Name, my favorite agent, protocol 2, and version is going to be 0.0.1, because why not? Keep it at that. And then we need to check the config options. Oh, You know what? That is one of the things that the config options does, is it adds to the schema that there is, where is it down here? Required config options. So it does need to have the config options key. Expect JSON data to have property. Done. Okay. Now, the hard part begins, because we want to, Okay, actually, I need to go and I need to open this up and I need to change this so that the info endpoint is actually, or sorry, the config options RFC has the side effect of adding to the artifacts, because the artifacts right now, if I go look at the schema here, we can see, let me open the OpenAI tool, Open API tools. This is artifacts right here. Uh-oh.
The script has failed.
Script is no longer failing, buddy. I'm here with you. Why? But you gotta die for me so I can replace you, please. Whoa. What am I looking for? Python? Git chat. Okay. Kill 93591 and kill 93592 and that one killed it. Start that back up. Clear. Dang it. There we go. Okay, back up. Very interesting. Okay. Back to business. Where'd my chat go? There it is. So I've added that. Oh, right. Artifacts. Because when we look at artifacts, right here in the post, the schema for an artifact includes artifact ID, agent created, which is a Boolean, file name, and relative path. And there's some changes that now being made that I think are going to become really relevant in this field, because we do want to make it possible to specify other things in relative path. I think there was talk of calling it something other than relative path. But the artifact upload, is this the one? Artifact to file, file to upload, which is in binary and relative path. Interesting. Is that actually how that works on an API side? Because I feel like feel like there's usually more to file uploads. Oh well. Someone else who's dealing with sending files will know more about that problem when they deal with it. Okay. Config options needs to detail side effects. Other changes to the spec are descriptions for additional input on tasking steps to replace the any value. Oh, and the addition of additional input field to the artifacts to make it compatible with the config option schema scoping. So that's an easy one. And then I go back over to this and I go down to artifact. No, not over there, over here. Artifact. Schemas artifacts, just take me to it. Except it's not this one, this is the one that's returned. This one, this is the one that's posted. Artifact to upload. We want additional input. Description. Geez. Input parameters for the artifact. Reference the config options to see what is valid. Perfect. And then that's going to be type object example. What's a good example? Like image provider was one of the ones that we had up here, right? LLM.model artifact provider. Artifact provider. Which is a string, and the default would be local storage, but in this case we'll put like S3. Perfect. I'm gonna have to get with Nalbian because he definitely made some changes that I need to have. This. Where's my Discord? There you go. So he said his PR is based off of number 8. Actually, 85 might shake things up. We should meet your 10 is daylight for you. When is good for you? I think, let me double check. Now beyond this guy, github.com, blah, blah, blah. Go over to the PRs, grab his name, Nalbian. He is in, if I remember right, Sydney, Australia. Time in Sydney, Australia. What is it? Time, zone, appointment, calculator. This is one for me and one for Sydney. There we go. Show timetable. Let's call it tomorrow, actually. Okay. Oh, it's already 2:30, huh? Okay. What actually works? Actually, it's number 85 that might shake things up. We should meet. When is good for you? Are you available tomorrow morning at around 11:30 a.m. your time? I believe that's around 6:30 p.m. for me. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Where am I? So, when he did this, did he export this into a JSON? Export as collection v2. Export. And I'm going to save it to documents, projects, AIF, agent protocol. Testing suite, agent protocol v1. Sure, I'll just override it for now. And I need to come over here and rename it to v2. And the local test is going to use v2. And double check there's no v1 reference. Test.sh is also going to use v2. And that needs to run once I actually have things running. I'm gonna rename this to current. That's gonna be a thing that I need to remember later. Hi, yi, yi. Isn't latest a better term? Damn it. Latest is always a better term. Goddamn terminology. No, it's got two T's. Okay, and you... latest. This should be now fully V2 capable, along with the testing for the stuff, which is cool. Now, what I actually need to do next is generate everything from scratch once more. So, So what did I do here? I added the example. Let me double check that this is actually looking good. In this open API thing here, it looks like it is. What is this about analyzing for security audits? API key? Okay, get away from me. Get away from me. I believe that this makes sense. Very nice. Very good. Muy bueno. Let's give it a shot. Testing suite, agent protocol, latest. And this is going to be adding everything else there as well. So commit fix. Well, I guess it's actually a Pete testing suite. Updated testing suite to V2, renamed file to latest. And updated Open API. I need to update the YAML or the JSON as well. I'm gonna go grab that. YAML to JSON converter. Oh, just. There we go. V1, get away from me. I haven't changed that to V2 yet. This is spec V2 now, baby. Yeah, bam. Let me double check V1. Nothing. Very good. Okay, save. Copy. Back over here. Clear input. Paste. Copy. Come back over here. Go over here. Paste. Save. Go back over here. Get status, get add dot, get status, get commit, and beat, testing suite. Well, actually, shouldn't I? Beat, testing suite. Updated testing suite to V2, rename file to what's that word again? Latest. Updated schema versioning to V2 and added additional input to the facts. Which I think I need to add that into the schema itself, but okay. Let's save and close and status and push and status and double check it on the website. And refresh and actually go to V2. Where'd my V2 go? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, I pushed directly to the agent protocol. Ay, ay, ay. I need to do better. Stupid Git. Always bringing me down. Hmm. 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 Okay. Ah. I need to check out Origin too. Jeez. What am I doing here? Branch to fork. One day I'll get really good at Git. I promise. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna ask this Grok character. I'm using a Git repository, and I've recently merged the V2 branch, the upstream repo, into my fork. The changes I just pushed were added to the upstream branch. How do I make sure that I'm pushing to my forks branch of the upstream branch? When checking the GitHub repo of fork, I discovered that there is no V2 branch. Bring. Okay, Grok says. You can use the git push command with the set upstream option to set the upstream branch of your forks branch to the upstream branch you want to track. Here's an example of how you can do this. First, make sure you're on the branch you want to push to. You can check which branch you're on by running git branch. Fair enough. I'm on V2. Run the following command to push your changes to your forks branch and set the upstream branch to the upstream branch you want to track. Replace the branch name with the name of the branch you want to push to, an upstream branch with the name of the upstream branch you want to track. For example, if you want to push to a branch called my branch and set the upstream branch to upstream v2, you would run git push u origin my branch upstream v2 set upstream. This will push your changes to your forks my branch and set the upstream branch to upstream v2. By doing this, you'll be able to push to your forks branch and have the changes reflected in the upstream branch. It's important to note that you need to have the rights to push to the upstream repository, otherwise you'll get a permission denied error. Thanks, Llama270B, running for free from Grok4me. All right, let's give this another shot. What should I change? What should I change? What should I change? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where am I going? Where am I headed? What am I doing? Am I here? Am I there? Am I over there? I'm not in the testing suite anymore. I'm not in the schema anymore. I'm not in the RFC anymore. I'm going to be in the packages. I could be in the website because the website is important and getting the documentation up and running is good. Maybe what I do is go into the README and add my plug. Or would I do that? I know what to do. I know what to do. Let me open up this chat window. Where'd that chat window go? And I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to do, what is it, add to chat? Isn't that like Control-Shift-L? Oh my. Oh, is there something at the top? That's, oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, pull this out a little bit. Where's a good spot in this document for me to plug my GitHub sponsors page? github.com/jzangood/sponsors. You can add your GitHub sponsors page link at the end of the document just before the public discourse and development section. This way it'll be visible to anyone who reads through the entire document. Here's how you can do it. Support. If you find this project useful, you can show your support by sponsoring. Yeah, sure, why not? Support. This is about public discourse and development. Except it should be noted that I am not the AI Engineer Foundation who runs the project. Simply a core contributor. Rewrite this message to reflect that. Whatever. Sure, here's a revised version that makes it clear you're a core contributor. This project is the result of hard work by many contributors. If you find this page useful and want to show your support, consider sponsoring the contributors. You can sponsor me, a core contributor, on GitHub Sponsors. Eesh. Oh, did I misspell my name earlier? I did. Support the contributors. Show your support by sponsoring some of our core contributors. Zane Cook, aka Ziggy. Well, actually, X.com, aka Ziggy. GitHub sponsors. Close that, preview that, close that. Oh boy, close that. There we go. Double check this, goes to my Twitter. Double check this, goes to my sponsors. What's my actual sponsors profile? Okay, so it's like this. Hey, very, very nice. This should do well. Hey, gratitude like my post. Individual discs are available on there. Place you can listen to music, but YouTube is probably where you'll find the overlapped version. Where am I getting these followers from, bro? Doesn't make any sense. Hey, muy bueno, muy bueno. 7 people. Woo, woo. Jeez. Well, I'm not going to get anything done if I'm just browsing Twitter. Jeez, what time is it? 2:47? Well, it's getting about that time. I got to go do stuff, and then I'll be back on in the afternoon, maybe for another stream, not 100% certain. Let me go ahead, make sure. Oh, that's what I was actually doing. Oh, I didn't save it. Yeah, that's good. Right. And read me. Get commit ooh, oh. Do I have to make a branch first? Did it say I need to make a branch first? Run the following command to push your changes to your Fox branch and set the upstream branch to the upstream branch you want to track. Alright, so sponsorship. Jason Cook. Git push the origin, and it's going to be v2 upstream slash v2 set upstream. Prove to me git branch is now v2, git status. Okay, all right. I'm gonna find out if this actually if this did what it needed to do. But where did mine go? Yeah, it worked. Woohoo! Hooray! Okay, I got that up. Later today or tomorrow, what I will be doing is going back over the SDK and adding in the new routes. And hopefully that process is simplistic. I'm going to try and keep notes of the whole process so that I can make things better in the future. We do not have a global testing scheme that we can use, and it's a little bit, in my view, a little bit complicated to get everything set up and running immediately from the get-go, which means that it needs to be better. And in order to make it better, well, it's gonna take some effort. That's all for right now, folks. I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Have a good evening, and perhaps I'll be back on later today. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.